Welcome back to Indiethon, sponsored by Chucklefish and Team 17, and raising money for Child's Play. I am RuffledBricks. I'm going to be taking you through the next few runs on the bill as host, and we're going to be starting off this block with a run of Carrion Any by none other than cinaeth. Take it away, cinaeth.
How is everyone doing today? My name is cinaeth, and by my side I have my co-commentator Cheese Reaver, who has only seen this game played once. So we're going to get a lot of funny commentary about his thoughts on the game. But very long story short, it is about a creature that was bred in a lab trying to escape and basically take over the world. So take it away, Cheese.
So, if you've ever wanted to be a gibbering mouther, this is the game for you. If you've ever wanted to be an unholy creature from beyond that swallows your foes whole, this is the game for you. If you've ever wanted just way too many eyes, mouths, and tentacles, this is the game for you.
Alright, so time is going to start when I hit new game here. So I'll just count it in, and going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so at fast pace, right now you can see you're a very tiny creature, or you're just called the creature. Most commonly, honestly, this whole game is kind of play on John Carpenter's The Thing. But you get to play as the monster instead of the scientists. But yeah, you are this tiny tentacled creature, and you're going to try to eat lots of people and stop them from killing you. And you'll get some abilities. This is 80%, right? Not 100?
Yeah, this is any percent. So all I have to do is be able to go infect the world with my spawn.
Yeah, we are trying to make humanity lose here, which is a goal you don't see that often in games. So what he just went into there, that's a checkpoint. It heals him, and obviously is a checkpoint, and then he can go through the... I don't know how family friendly I have to keep it, so I'm going to call it a butthole door. And yeah. But yeah, as you see, it's a really fast-paced game. I mean, he's just flying through these rooms, and we will get to see some pretty neat tricks as we get a little later into the run. But right now, it's just all about getting through rooms as quickly as humanly possible, murdering things, flipping switches, and leaving.
Yeah, it's like coming through like a hurricane.
Yeah. Oh, and as part of this, you get to see a few flashbacks. Or do we actually see it? Do you skip the flashbacks in 90%? I don't remember.
There is one flashback. There's more than one in the default game, but there's one we have to watch.
Gotcha. Yeah. So some of these are checkpoints, and some of them are transitions. And sometimes weird stuff like that happens when you hit a checkpoint. And then you throw doors at people and they die. Or you spear them with your tentacles. Because you're an amorphous horror that's pretty much all tentacles, and there are some mouths in there. Actually, in the little form, I don't think you even have any mouths. I think it's all tentacle.
Yeah, you're probably right. So I just picked up a ability that... so it's a Metroidvania, actually. Your creature slowly gets abilities that help unlock more of the game for accessibility. This one we call Spider-Man, for obvious reasons, because you throw a web at people and they get tangled up in it, and, then you can go eat them.
And you flip switches and, do everything else that a Spider-Man can. Look... Yeah, so he's just chugging through rooms, flipping switches, eating people. I mean, that's like 90% of what this game is. And then you start sliding under doors because you're cool like that.
I'm actually on really good pace right now because I'm probably not using my timer, which I just realized, but that's fine.
Yeah, it happens.
We have the marathon timer.
And so every time he hits a checkpoint, you see him reload the checkpoint. That is just so he doesn't have to watch the cutscene that plays every time you do a checkpoint. It's just faster to reload the point each time.
Yeah, so we're going to come up to the first cutscene, and the only cutscene we're going to see in this part of the game. I like to call this cutscene "Set Us Up the Bomb." Anyone out there that gets that reference points to you.
Somebody set us up the bomb. Yeah, so this one you are you one of the scientists, or are you an army dude here to stop the scientists? I don't remember.
So this facility was shut down a really long time ago for unknown reasons. Scientists are coming by to figure out basically what happened. And so that's what I'm playing as right now. This whole thing, you can kind of see the screen wobbling a little bit. It's because it's a memory. If you play through the game, you'll actually discover that the creature took on the memories of one of the scientists who came to discover this lab.
Right after he ate him.
Right after he ate him. And then the creature tried to escape once in the cutscenes, failed, so got put into a tube, which you saw at the very, very beginning of the game. And we got to break out for, I don't remember why, but we somehow get a chance to break out, and now we're trying to find a way to get out.
I'm going to go with plot reasons. We get to break out for plot reasons.
That's probably correct. But yeah, so this is a lot of, you'll see checkpoints I'm jumping into, and you'll see that it's saving. Basically what's happening in the part that I'm skipping is it's opening a door later on in the level that I need to leave through in order to access the next area. So this is the front door, and then there's a back door I need to open. So this is Mines 1.
Because why wouldn't they put a, science research facility on top of a uranium mine? I mean, that's the best place for them. Especially if you want to make gibbering mouthers. Yeah, thus far, all we've seen cinaeth do is kind of tentacle spear and or eat people, but later on he does get to do other neat stuff to people. Not that, spearing people with tentacles isn't awesome.
So for anyone interested in running this game, every time I load like that, hold on. Got it? I had to think about that, because those can kill you, like, really fast if you're not careful. So every time I'm doing this, I have a mouse cursor at the very beginning, before I even started the game, that I put at the very top of the screen, and that makes it so that my selection is already at the top of the menu, so I know what buttons to push every time I do this.
Ah, so that's how you reload everything so quickly. I didn't know that. So, as you can see, that most recent power he got, he's bigger. He's now the medium-sized blob, and I don't think in this run we don't actually see the large-sized blob, do we?
Not in this run.
Yeah. So this is as big as the blob gets, but now you'll notice it has a lot of mouths. And you can slam through certain size doors.
Yep, so this has got the dash ability that we call... I almost went the wrong direction, but that's fine. Go up here.
Yeah, and as you can see, he actually left some of his biomass in that pond because there are certain parts that you have to be smaller to access. And maybe can you use the Spider-Man as the medium size?
You cannot.
You cannot. Okay. Like I knew there were certain parts you had to just be smaller to access. I wasn't sure about the web goo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the charge ability can only be used in medium form. The web ability can be only used in small form.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Not really, but it's you know what? It's an eldritch creature of horror. It doesn't have to make a whole lot of sense.
All right, so we're coming up to a part of the game here called Laser Skip. This is actually pretty... It's not hard, but it's hard to get sometimes because it can be finicky. So
the
we'll
one
see
time I saw it took you a minute to
to knock
it out.
All right, so that's where I want it to be. All right, so we're back in small form. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit a very specific position right here. And then we're going to pick up the drone. And we're going to see. Got
Basically,
it?
what he's trying to do is he was trying to hook the drone and the switch at the same time so that he could flip the switch to turn the lasers on, and it would only drop the drone, and his web would stay on the switch so that he could then turn the lasers off once he passed by the thing. And it's a whole thing.
We're going to drown this guy really quick because I don't like him.
He deserves it.
Kill this guy because I don't want to deal with him.
And even though you're this amorphous horror, guys with guns can kill you pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't taken a hit yet. So, no marathon curse.
That's never happened before. I mean,
So we're going to take damage here.
that was purposeful damage so to get into small mode.
You missed me.
Those guys with machine guns, I have seen them tear the creature to pieces.
Yeah, and there's ones with flamethrowers too that will basically instant kill you if they hit you.
Well, those are at least make sense canonically, since this is, sort of based on John Carpenter's The Thing. But guns really shouldn't do that much to you, considering you're an amorphous blob of tentacles and mouths.
So you're going to see me purposely growl every now and again. That's just to try and attract the guards to certain places on the screen so that I can quickly charge right through them. Wow, that was a fast save reload.
Yeah. And you'll notice a lot of times when he hits these checkpoints, or most of the time, he's doing the quick reload, but then when he reloads, something has changed in the room. Parts of it have melted away, or what have you, which I guess means most of these checkpoints it's not just save points, they're actually required for other purposes. Or all the checkpoints like that.
Alright, so we're about to fight, I would call it the first boss of the game. Casually, this boss can wreck your world, but if you know how to kill him and quick kill him, he's actually pretty easy.
He's just a little walker.
That easy.
So there you go. Oh, and you may have noticed when he was in the water, he gained a new ability. He can turn into just basically worms to pass through little gates. In the water.
Yep, so we're going to eat a few more people up here to regain some of my life, because there's an area up here that I want to have a very specific amount of life when I get into it. If I have the right amount of life, I can do a skip called wood skip, but if for some reason I don't have that life, then we're going to skip it. I will let you know in about, 5 seconds what's going to happen.
The wood skip.
Okay.
You took a hit there.
Alright, that was slow, but we got it. So that's not wood skip, but we're about to try it. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to give this 3 good tries. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Alright, so we're going to come down here, come through this. There's a puzzle right here that we're going to go through, but we're going to try to skip the puzzle by getting down here. We want to get our tentacle right there. Oh, nope, that's not good. That's not good.
Didn't get it? You're
No,
basically,
I didn't
what
get
he's
it.
trying to do is he's trying to leave enough of his mass on the other side of that gate to where he can flip the switch to move the water, and then get back on the other side before it matters.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Alright, we're going to give that one more try, and if we fail it, we'll do it the normal way.
So what you're attempting to not have to do is break the wood above you and have to go get the switch from the other side?
Yeah, exactly. So this is why it's called wood skip, because there's a piece of wood there, and it's slow to hit it. About 10 seconds, so I'm already burning time. I didn't like that, so we're going to try it one more time. Nope. I definitely didn't get it. Okay, we're going to do this the normal way, sadly. It's a decent skip if you can get it, but like I said, if you fail it the first time, you're actually burning time already. So even to try it 3 times is not enough.
Yeah.
So instead, we're gonna go. We already broke the wood. We have to come all the way back up here. We have to drop off our mass. We have to come back down. We have to hit the switch from this side. And then we have to go back up and get our mass again. So that's why it's faster if you can do wood skip the first try, because you don't have to do all that.
Right, but it's one of those, once you failed it, once?
Yeah,
it's
once
better to go ahead and just...
Yeah. That was almost bad.
Yeah, took a few shots there, almost lost your big form. Or your medium form.
Yeah, these guards are actually pretty weak. You can hit them with objects inside the game, as you're watching me do, and they just instantly die from, metal grates hitting them in the face. I'm not sure why.
I don't know. I mean, if you're... Are you really a guard if you can't at least take one grate being thrown into your face? I mean, really?
Alright, so now we have our full mass. We're not going to get any stronger than this.
There is a larger form in the game, but you don't pick it up in any percent.
That's fine. Alright, we're going to do laser skip now. I'm sorry, not laser... Yeah, laser skip. This is laser skip number 2. Let's see if we can get it.
They're both called laser skip, which is weird.
Nope.
Is laser skip one of those you can bypass? Or due to the way the run is, you pretty much have to get it?
You can bypass it, but it is so much slower to bypass it that you may as well go for it.
Gotcha.
There we go. That's how that's supposed to work.
And that's laser skip. So basically, there are lasers that will lock certain doors when you pass by them, just like the previous laser skip. And you're trying to basically have that not register that you passed by it, so that you can just move along.
So we're trying to throw both of these switches at the same time because there's an animation that plays for the one that's right below me, and there's another animation for this that you're seeing on screen. If you can hit both, you get both animations at the same time.
Yeah, which, we're speedrunning. We don't like animations. We want as few of those as possible.
They're both dead. Alright, this is timing on this boss. Got it.
Are those drones really considered a boss?
They are casually.
As someone who's never played this game casually and is now only watching it for the second time, I don't know why they would be. They seem very easy.
Well, we're going to be doing Christmas percent after this run, and we have more drones to fight there, and if I don't instant kill them, you'll see why they're not easy.
Good old Christmas percent.
So we're actually almost done with the run already. This is the second to last area that we go through.
We've got to mention in chat that there's no game sound.
That is news to me.
I can hear game sounds, but I'm also, watching it on Discord, not on Twitch.
Oh, come on.
Ooh,
we almost
shield
died.
Guy nearly got you.
Yeah, we got it, though. So this is the last ability we're getting in any percent. This one allows us to parasitize people.
And then become them, sort of.
All right, so we need to heal, unfortunately. So we're going to go up here. All right, so getting this ability allows us to do some shenanigans in order to get to the end of the game really fast. So we're going to be doing something that requires having this size form with the abilities that we currently have. And that, if I can do it on the first try...
Door skips.
Oh,
So,
I don't like this. We're going to...
from what I understand about door skips, it's not it's a thing you gotta do. You feel it out. It's a very feel-based trick.
That did not work. All right, we're going to try the other side now that they're over here.
So what he's trying to do is there's like a pixel space between the door, and you can shoot some tentacles through, and you can get part of your mask through sometimes, and then you do that. And
That's okay.
Once you get enough of your mask through, your mask, the rest of it just kind of transfers over, and you get through the door without having to flip any switches.
Yep, so we have everything we need to beat the game right now, but we're actually in the wrong form to do it, so we need to go get big again, which actually, because we dropped off our biomass earlier over here, that's actually really easy to do. We just go over here, grab it, and we are back. So now it's a mad dash to the end of the game.
Yep, you're trying to escape to take on humanity. I don't know.
So
if
normally
were you
you need
made
to...
by scientists, or were you found by scientists?
You know, I'm not sure. I'd have to play this game casually again. So normally the last part of the game, you cannot access it unless you have certain abilities in order to get it from the other side. We're going to skip that. This is a one-way too, but we're just going to go in the wrong way, and we got it.
Because why not? I mean, you're an amorphous blob. Directions are pretty meaningless.
Let's see if we can get this.
The door skip.
Nope.
Yeah, he's just trying to angle this dash just right to get some of his biomass on the other side of the door. And then the rest kind of just follows.
Yeah, it's a little bit about the pixel placement that you're putting your cursor. It's a little bit how fast you're hitting the buttons. So I'm hitting the dash button and the parasitize button at the same time, or near to the same time. That's what's causing me to get just absolutely crazy dash speed, which then pushes me under these doors.
Right.
There it is.
There you go. Final ability.
All right, we're off to go kill the world.
Now we're people. And now you literally just, leave.
Yep. So everyone thinks you're a human now because you look human, you smell human. I mean, why not?
They don't do the whole jumping blood test.
Yeah.
So now you're just some guy who's escaping.
All right, we're going to see if we can fix my audio once... Oops, I pushed the wrong button.
No, you don't want to go back up to the giant mouth on the wall. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if you can get an audio fix before Christmas %.
Yeah, it should be easy enough.
And time is on what?
When we leave the screen. So this next screen we're about to jump into, this as soon as we leave the screen, that's time. So that's time.
GG. Looks like it's going to be about 23:30-ish.
Yeah, I'm going to go check my audio source. Aha, there's the problem. Please bear with me.
23:33 is what we've got down as your time for that run.
Nice. So next up will be Christmas. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yes, we'll be doing Christmas Present very shortly. While cinaeth is sorting out his audio, just want to quickly remind everyone that Indiethon is raising money for Child's Play. Child's Play was founded in 2003 by Mike Krahiluk and Jerry Hawkins in response to how video games were portrayed negatively by the media. Today they provide toys, games and technology to over 185 hospitals worldwide to help improve hospitalised kids' lives. They also provide grants to hospitals to help maintain entertainment equipment and to research new ways that technology can help children during their hospital stays. Visit their website at childsplaycharity.org to learn more about their efforts. So, cinaeth.
Fine work.
Yeah, indeed. But cinaeth, tell us about Christmas Present.
All right, so Christmas Present is a free DLC that was put into the game, I want to say a couple of months after the game's release back in 2021. Was made by one of our community members named Cooney. Shoutouts to Cooney. And he also is just awesome at making maps and was so good that the developers were like, can we put this in our game? And he's like, yeah, why not? So, in Christmas Present, I'm going to start with every ability in the game. I will have literally everything except for the ability to turn human. So, my goal here is to go find the ability that's going to let me turn human. As always, time will start as soon as we do new game and hit yes. So, if everyone's ready,
you need to reshare your screen on Discord.
I can do that.
Unless you want me to, commentate with like a delay. There we go.
Yeah,
No.
Unfortunately, in order to get into the DLC, you have to turn off the game and turn it back on. There's no other way around it, and they're not going to fix it anytime soon.
And of course, why it's called Christmas Present will make itself known very quickly.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1.
All right. So you'll notice there are Christmas lights everywhere. Yeah, so every ability, he can be the big, up to the largest size, and all. You got everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopefully we're not going to actually see the larger size of the creature because we want to go fast, and it's actually faster to stay small than it is to get large.
There you go.
Hey, sorry to butt in here. The game audio just a little bit. It's kind of.
How's that?
Let me check. Should be better, I think.
Okay. Alright, so I actually got distracted by that, but that's fine. I have to go back in here, and I have to get back to my medium size, which, there we go. Now we're medium size.
Eat one guy, medium size, makes sense. Some more door dashing.
So that's 50% of the game done right there by doing that DoorDash. That's why this takes only like 8 minutes. The world record's like 5 minutes.
And I assume most of that is just predicated on how good your door dashing is.
Yep.
Yeah. By dashing through these doors and flipping these switches, he's skipping, I don't know if large swaths, but sizable swaths of map.
Yeah, I don't even know how to beat the Christmas Present without glitches. Well, I didn't mean to go in that, so we're going to save and reload. It's all good. Alright, so we're going to possess this guy, because I don't like him.
I mean, why would you? Look at that shirt. Have him kill some of his own people.
I'm gonna pick up the dead body, because, you know, we can do that.
Hey, yeah, why would it require them to be alive? Good thing nobody sees the, red trail coming out of your back or anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works.
Clearly, these scientists are very, very oblivious. So it looks like you can eat each person more than once, or you, bite them into pieces and then can eat each piece.
Yeah, you bite them in half and then you eat each piece.
So you can get more health out of each corpse.
Alright, you can go down there, that's fine. I did not... I mean, that's fine. That's what we wanted anyway. So we're gonna do this a slightly normal way. There is a door dash that we're opening up right here. That door dash is actually very hard. It's because of the way that the ramp is leading up to that door. So, I mean, if you can't get that one first try, you may as well just flip the switch.
Right, you didn't have to go that far out of the way to flip the switch.
Okay, I was gonna say, who's still alive? Alright, so we're going to do a safety save here. Alright, so this is required.
So you gotta make it to the other side of the door and not get shot to pieces.
Yep. Ah, come on.
Yeah,
Got
right,
him.
that drone didn't play around.
Yeah, when the drone gets the shield, it can just shoot you, and it can shoot you while it's flying around. Oh, that's right. This is why we safety save, because I am now self-locked in here. Yeah.
Because you can't break the wood and you can't door dash with unless you're medium size.
Alright, so we're going to do this the normal way, which is just going up here. That's the escape, by the way. This is where the level ends.
It's where you'll human your way out.
That is a lot faster than what I did before.
Yes, it was.
Alright, so now we have one more switch over here that we're going to hit. And there's a bunch of things down here that we really don't want to see, so we're just going to go above the level and skip all of this nonsense below us.
Of course, because why would you do things, Oh, flamethrower guy.
Yep, so we're going to wait because they can both see me. I mean, they can't see me where I'm currently sitting, but if I try to take control of one of them, they will shoot each other, and I don't want that. Perfect.
Flamethrowers, they work on eldritch horrors and people. To be fair, you can kill almost anything with fire.
So that's the other side of this. That big gate we just opened is the end of the game. That's where our paroxysm number 2 is. And we're going to go grab that really quick.
I'm guessing you're not actually supposed to be able to just, island hop like that.
I don't know.
You just know that you can.
Yeah, I know that you can. Alright. Alright, so we're going to sit here for a second. We're going to wait for these guys to turn around at a very specific time. That might not be good. Nope, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Get out! Okay, we're fine. Alright, we're going to wait. They just killed their friend dead. They're like, screw that.
I mean, he was being parasitized. You don't care that he's dead, though. When you directly take over the central nervous system, the fact that he's a corpse is not relevant.
And there's our last ability right there. Now, we could door dash through that, but the reason that we don't is that once we get Parasitism 2, we can't door dash anymore. So we don't want to come door dash in here, get the ability, try to door dash out, which turns us human, and then we can't turn back.
Yeah.
So, things that we don't
soft
want.
locks. We don't want soft locks.
Now, the creature moves faster than the human, so it's faster to just, take the creature all the way to the end, and then become human, hit the switch, and as soon as I go and click on the helicopter, that's time.
Get to the chopper!
Yep, and that is time right there.
Nice. Nicely done. Humanity is royally boned.
Not only were they boned the first time, they're boned on Christmas now, of all places.
Yeah. It's a real holiday bummer.
Thank you for the GGs. So, yeah, I mean, if there's any donations, anything you want to read before I head out?
I do want to say thank you for bringing the spirit of Christmas to January for all of us. That's very much appreciated. Also, that was a donation incentive there. Thank you everyone for reaching a target so that we could see that wonderful Christmas percent run. A couple of other targets that are still pending. We have the Pet the Dog incentive for Rainbow Billy, the Curse of the Leviathan. That run is going to be done by SRGT Silent, and we are less than $1 away from reaching that incentive, so please do make sure that we end up petting the dog. We also have the run of Levelhead, where we'll be doing the Kill the Blobfush incentive. We're $50 off the target for that, so please do get donating. And don't forget that you can put your money towards a prize pack, a target, and a poll all at the same time. Up next, we have got a run of Stick It to the Man by Rip WSB, so don't go away. Back in a few minutes.
Yep, but before we go, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew I am one of the organizers for Team Green Gaming, so if you want to check out another marathon, we're trying to plant trees this year on April 22nd, so be sure to check us out at Team Green Gaming. Thank you so much for having me.
Yep, check it out.
Thanks, everybody.